Hi there, Chris from CRS Academy again. I just wanted to start by saying thank you ever so much for all your feedback that we've had from our videos. We've had some amazing feedback, but what's come out of that, I just thought I'd film a quick video for you. So this isn't planned. Ian's twisted our arm a bit here, but the feedback we've had from Ian and the feedback we've been getting back from those videos is there seems to be a lot of people interested in exit strategies. And we've also been finding it from our clients as well. So I just want to do a quick 5-minute video just talking to you about what you need to be thinking about when you're working out whether or not you need an exit strategy and what you're going to do about it. So when you're thinking about an exit strategy, and we're not going to go into all the different types because we're going to be here all day if I do that, but what I want to do is I want to look at what you need to be thinking about. And the first question I want to ask you is how much do you think your business is worth today? So when we're looking at an exit strategy, I keep on hearing from lots of different people, weird and wonderful, if I can spell this, values on their business. The question is it a true value? How do they know and what do they base it on? So that's the first thing I want you to look at. What would you value your business at and why? And what do you base it on? That's the first thing I want you to do when you're starting to think about this stuff. Now, I want to put myself in the shoes of someone who's going to come along and wants to see a business that they're attracted to. I might be an investor. I want to come and buy your business. And I want to give you some of the things that I'd be thinking about if I was coming to buy your business. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to look at is obviously I'm going to look at your accounts. And I'm going to look to see how good your accounts are, how well the business is doing, and what the gross and net profit is of that business. Now that's a basic, but I want to know what these figures are. So the first question I'm going to ask you is, do you know your numbers? Because you need to really know and be able to explain this and be able to tell someone this straight away. And do your accounts look good enough to attract me towards that? Because essentially what I'm looking for is I'm looking for really good accounts. I'm looking for a really healthy net profit and profitability of this business. The second thing that I'm going to look at is I'm going to look at what are the fixed overheads of that business. So this is a little bit more detail. So if I came and bought your business tomorrow, I'm going to look at this and I'm going to think, what overheads am I going to inherit the next month? So fixed overheads might involve what contracts am I committed to for premises, staff, and all these other things that I'm going to have to pay out, because obviously it's quite a big commitment. The third thing that I'm going to look at is I'm going to look at how important you are in your business. So the key person in there. Now, yes, as a business owner, you are the key person, but what I want to know is whether you are the vital character in that business. And what I mean by that is, if we take you out of the business, is the business going to fold straight away because you are the vital cog that makes that business work? The fourth thing that I'm going to look at is I'm going to look at the market you're in, the market sector, and whether you are in a niche market. So to give you some idea, if you're in a mobile phone business, and there's lots of mobile phone businesses out there, that's going to be really competitive. It's going to be really competitive market. Can we expand on that? Is it going to be difficult? Am I going to inherit a lot of problems within the market? So is it a niche, for example? Do you make something that no one else makes, which actually makes it more attractive? So that's the next thing I want you to think about. The fifth thing I want you to think about on there is the revenue side of your business. Okay? So have you got diverse income and revenue? And what I mean by that is, are you getting multi-incomes coming in? Have you got lots of different products? Are you relying on one specific niche, one specific product that if it goes, we don't have a business anymore? Can it be that actually we've got lots of different incomes coming in from lots of different places? And it might be based on that we're getting upfront income, we're getting residual income, I'm getting recurring income, I've got a big database, I've got lots of clients. All these kind of things make it much more attractive to me, come along and buy in your business. Perhaps one of the most important things for me coming along and buying your business is the business systemized. So I want to go through and I want to know, are there systems in place? Is there structure? Is there process? Because if there isn't, that's going to incorporate two big issues for me. It's going to incorporate, it needs a huge amount of work, but what it's also going to need is, it's going to need a huge amount of investment, which is number 7. So when I buy your business, how much money am I going to have to put into the business to make it work, to make it grow, to make it function properly, to make it function properly without you, because you're the vital character? And all these things devalue your business right now. So when you're looking at all these steps and you're starting just thinking about, oh, I need an exit strategy, and you're thinking about, well, okay, where's my business valued at now? You need to think whether or not you're incorporating all these areas, because all these things here equate to value. And the other thing added to this is, so these are questions that I'd always be asking people when I'm going through their business and when they're asking me questions about how this is going to work, is that these will increase your value. Okay, if you haven't got any of these right now, then we need to come up with a plan and we need to come up with a timeline so we can implement them. So if the plan is that you want to retire in 5 years, in 2 years, you want to build a very successful business and you want to sell it in 5 years, you know, it doesn't, not dictated by age, but you're looking at that exit strategy. If some of these are weak areas for you, then we need to make a plan right now, and we need to work out how we're going to implement these and influence all these areas to make your business more attractive for me to come along and say, yes, you've got an amazing business, I'm going to give you the top price for it because you're ticking all the boxes, which makes it attractive to me. And then obviously wrapped around in this is then also the potential of the business. So you may have great potential, but you may not have any of these areas in place. But don't worry, because there's people out there, like we do with our clients, who are going to help you. And we're going to help you plan, we're going to help put together a timeline, and we're going to help you implement these areas going forward, which will hopefully help you to get to where you want to be in terms of an exit strategy. So I hope that helps. And as I said, this is a bit ad hoc. But these are the kind of the themes that we talk about with our clients, and certainly what Ian Cass has been feeding back to us that he's been getting back from you as members of the FPB. But that's what we need to think about going forward. Obviously, we can then move on in later videos, hopefully, or if we get more feedback, and we'll talk about specific exit strategies relating to your business, which may be more appropriate. But think about this first. Hope that helps.